Aphrodite, and this is my food remix. I'm not a professional chef. I'm someone who wants to eat healthier but not give up the foods I love. So by adding in healthier options to traditional dishes, this is what I do. So today I'm going to do a quick and easy American take on a Caribbean classic, jerk shrimp with rice and peas. So instead of the rice and peas or white rice, I'm going to use quinoa, which is a grain. So come on and watch me cook. Okay, so first we're starting with the quinoa. We cook it according to package directions. This particular brand requires 1 3/4 cup of water, and we add the quinoa to the pot. The water does not need to be boiling yet, and we also add the seasoning. I like flavored quinoa, so we add the seasoning packet. We give it a stir just so everything is mixed together really well, and then we put a pot to cover it and we let that boil. I'm going to start with our shrimp. This takes about 15 minutes, so you have some time. Next, we're going to cook our extra large shrimp. They've already been peeled and deveined. We want to just add a little bit of water because we're going to steam it. You want to get it around, and we're just going to add the shrimp. Now, shrimp don't take long to cook. So instead of marinating the shrimp, which is what is traditional when you're jerking food, I just decided to add it to the pot so it'll be a little less spicy in case you don't really like spicy. Make sure you shake it. I'm using a generic jerk sauce, and I'm just kind of pouring it over, making sure that it's covered pretty well. You add as little or as much as you like, depending on how hot and spicy you want your food. And then you want to make sure all the shrimp are coated, so you need to make sure you toss it in the jerk sauce. You can use tongs. I just happen to like a spatula. I can smell it. Wow, this smells good. So you want to cook this until it's pink and on all sides. You want to make sure you stir your quinoa occasionally so it doesn't stick together. So for our vegetable, we're going to make sauteed spinach. It's quick, it's easy, it's fast. I love it. So I just put a little bit of oil in the frying pan, just make sure it's covered. Now the pan is hot when the oil starts to pull away. It's going to wilt down really quickly. Again, I use my spatula. I like to add a little bit of seasoning to my spinach. Some people like salt, some people like pepper. I like a black pepper seasoned salt. Just sprinkle that right on. And we just coat it. And as you can see, it wilts down really, really quickly. You want to make sure that it's all coated in the olive oil, that the seasoning gets all through it. It's not going to take long. Once the quinoa is done, you should just fluff it with a fork and let it sit for about a minute and a half. So everything is done, the quinoa is done, the spinach is done, the shrimp is done. And you want to put your quinoa on your plate. And on top of it, make sure you don't burn yourself, I like to add the shrimp. A good 4 or 5 pieces should be good. That's about 3 ounces, which is about enough protein for the average person. A little sauce. And of course, my favorite vegetable, which is spinach, something nice and green on the plate. So I still get to have my jerk shrimp. Instead of rice and peas, I have quinoa, which is a really good for you grain, and also my favorite vegetable is spinach. And as with all meals, I like to top it off with some wine. So with this meal, I am drinking a Moscato. Okay, so good eats and goodbye.